Most people wait to feel motivated before they start working. They say, I'll begin when I feel ready, or I just need more motivation. But here's the harsh truth. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel excited, energetic, and ready to conquer the world. Other days you feel tired, distracted, and lazy. If your success depends on motivation, your results will always be inconsistent. That's why discipline is more powerful than motivation. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It shows up even when you don't want to. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is logical. Motivation comes and goes based on mood, environment, and circumstances. Maybe you watched an inspiring video and suddenly felt driven, but that feeling fades within hours or days. Discipline, on the other hand, is built through routine and commitment. It's the decision to act regardless of emotion. And once discipline becomes part of your identity, progress becomes automatic. Think about it this way. Imagine two students preparing for an important exam. One studies only when he feels motivated. The other studies every day at 6 p.m. No matter what. After a month, who will perform better? Obviously, the one who relied on discipline, because discipline removes the daily decision-making struggle. There is no debate in the mind. It's simply, this is what I do. One reason discipline is so powerful is because it builds trust with yourself. Every time you promise to do something and follow through, you strengthen self-respect. But when you constantly break promises to yourself, like skipping workouts or delaying tasks, you slowly damage your confidence. Discipline repairs that. It proves to your brain that you are reliable. And when you trust yourself, your confidence naturally increases. Another reason discipline beats motivation is momentum. Small discipline actions, repeated daily, create powerful momentum over time. You might not see dramatic results in a week, but after months of consistency, the results become undeniable. Think of it like planting seeds. You don't dig them up every day to check if they're growing. You water them consistently and trust the process. Discipline is that daily watering. Discipline also reduces stress. When you procrastinate, tasks pile up, deadlines get closer, anxiety increases. But when you work consistently, even in small amounts, you prevent last-minute pressure. A disciplined life feels calmer and more controlled because you are managing responsibilities before they become overwhelming. Many people believe discipline means being harsh or strict with yourself. That's not true. Discipline is actually self-care. It means choosing long-term benefits over short-term comfort. For example, going to sleep on time instead of scrolling on your phone, exercising instead of skipping it, studying instead of binge watching. In the moment, comfort feels better, but in the long run, discipline creates freedom. The interesting thing about discipline is that it gets easier over time. In the beginning, it feels uncomfortable because you're breaking old habits. Your brain prefers familiar patterns, even if they're unproductive. But once you repeat a behavior consistently, it becomes automatic. What once required effort becomes routine. That's when discipline stops feeling forced and starts feeling natural. Another important factor is identity. Instead of saying, I'm trying to be disciplined, say, I am a disciplined person. When you shift your identity, your actions follow. If you see yourself as someone who works out regularly, studies daily, or wakes up early, you'll naturally act in alignment with that belief. Identity-based discipline is far more powerful than temporary motivation. Of course, building discipline doesn't happen overnight. Start small. Don't try to change your entire life in 1 week. Pick one habit and commit to it daily. It could be 20 minutes of focused study, 15 minutes of exercise, or waking up 30 minutes earlier. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Even if you feel tired or distracted, complete the minimum version of the task. Showing up matters more than intensity. It's also important to forgive yourself if you slip once. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about returning quickly after a mistake. Missing one day doesn't ruin progress. Quitting does. The key is to never miss twice. Reset immediately and continue. In the end, motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. If you rely only on feelings, Your progress will always rise and fall. But if you build discipline, your progress becomes steady and unstoppable. The most successful people are not always the most talented or the most motivated. They are the most consistent. They show up every day, regardless of mood, weather, or circumstances. So the next time you say, "I don't feel like it," remember this: you don't need to feel like it. You just need to do it, because discipline creates the life that motivation only talks about. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Over time, discipline will transform not just your habits, but your identity. And once discipline becomes part of who you are, success is no longer a question of if. It's only a matter of when.